Hey everyone, it's Chris Texera, and let's play another game of the Seafarers of Catan on Catan Universe. We're actually selecting first here, so let's take a look at this board, and then we'll go into the rules. So there's a 659 here. It's kind of interesting. Wondering if we want to do that, or if we do want to bother exploring. Do we want to bother exploring on this? This is a tough one. I tend to think we punt exploring and maybe we just go 695 here. It is the best overall spot. There is like this 849 that's kind of interesting. This 9103 has some diversity. But overall, getting wheat is obviously pretty freaking important. And there's a chance maybe we can see like this 8-4 after the fact. So I think I am going to take it. Even though we're going to be really heavy on the wheat. Now, I'm sure a lot of you will disagree with that, but that's okay. As you know, we're a little funny with this. We do tend to go heavy production in Seafarers games. So that is what we're going to do. Let's take a look at this. We're playing Oceania, or Oceania, however you pronounce this. I don't know. This is the 3-player map as well, so there's a lot less room to run around on this. So it's very likely the full island will get populated. So for us to get a good spot like this is pretty important. And we'll just kind of have to take the scraps. Odds are we're going to have to take a coastal spot somewhere along the coast here. We'll have to see exactly what we get. Kind of looking at maybe this 8-5 or this 8-4 as potential spots. I think there's a decent chance maybe we get one of them. That could potentially increase our or wheat sheep game here, which is I think what we're going to wind up doing. Potentially do a really strong or wheat sheep game. Alternatively, what we could do, we could maybe do like an 11-5 and actually try to sail over here and see what we can get on the islands. It's not a bad idea because we could always get a starter ship if we go here. So ship and another ship, get a free resource to start, and then potentially expand or get another free resource. So could work out to our advantage. We'll see. This middle thing, its main attraction is really the potential for gold mines. So that's really what we're looking for there. Anyway, one thing about the Fog Islands is that there are no special victory points. That is kind of the big deal here. It's the 12 points. So something to note, expanding here doesn't get you any benefit, right? And a lot of people, when they play this, they just kind of, I don't know, they go here thinking it's going to help them. It doesn't necessarily help them. Okay, so this 11-8-5 is now taken. We will see what's left. Potentially we can get this. I don't know if it's going to be available. And if it's not available, we're going to have to make a decision with where to go. I don't think we just go on the 8. I do think this becomes maybe, I don't know, 5-3, maybe this 9-10, something. All right, they decide to go 8-4 here. So there is potential for us even if this does get taken. We could potentially take this 9-4-11 if that's still available. This 9-10 isn't the worst thing. It's just not that useful to us. So that is the problem with this spot. It's kind of meh. It's kind of meh. That's what we're going with this. But let's see. Still got a couple more spots here. 2 more picks before us. We're the only person with any kind of wheat. So I wouldn't be surprised if this 9-10 gets taken. I would be shocked if no one else has any wheat in this board. That'd be very shocking. That is kind of the benefit of our spot. It's a little restrictive. But again, having wheat's never a bad thing. Even if that means we're going to have a lot of it. Wow, look at this. A 9-11. That's a shocker. Got to admit, that's a bit of a shocker. They decide to go full-on 9-11 instead of taking, say, the 9-11-4 spot. Okay, we're actually going to get what we wanted, which is going to be this 8-4 wheat port, which is a bit of a surprise. What do we want to... The question is, do I want to build a ship? Do I want to build a ship? That's kind of the question. The problem is people could just rob from us. So I'm a little more averse. 'Cause I don't really intend to expand, is the thing. I'm actually going to build a road. Yeah, I'm going to build a road here. That might be a little counterintuitive to you guys. The reason for that is I don't want to get robbed, right? If somebody rolls a 7, I don't want them to be able to move the ship and rob us and get an extra resource. Besides, I do actually think there is some value in getting the secondary 8 spot to really increase our overall production. But I'm really happy with this. I mean, we got an 8-4, 6-9-5. Like, that's a really strong setup. So I'm pretty pleased. Let's see where this winds up going. Like, you know what I think? I always tend to favor moving the pirate here. Probably on this dude, just to make sure he doesn't get to this. But, of course, he has this. Okay, and they decided to go on the 8s. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, they're kind of worried about the expansion at this point. And that's fine. If they want to do that, go crazy. If this 7 rolls, I'm moving it right there. I'm feeling a pretty good position here already, to tell you the truth. Because, I mean, we don't really need a lot to go right for us. We just need some, some decent rolls here. We're going to get them at some point. So, we'll see. We get an 11, nothing going. We're going to just pass, nothing to do. As you can tell, we're still in San Francisco. Still on a work trip, so nothing weird there. Did do a little bit of drinking tonight. We had a fun company venture. So we did a little food tour through Chinatown and Little Italy here in San Francisco. It really is quite lovely. I have a wonderful view. I can see Alcatraz from my hotel window, which is really nice. Yeah, it's really, really nice view. Really, really cool. I am still extremely tired. I only slept about 3 hours last night. I'm sure if you all want to watch that saga, just go and watch my previous video about the or wheat sheep, the sleepiest or wheat sheep setup. Because man, I was pretty sleepy. What do we got here? For a brick, huh? Yeah, I'll take it just for the brick. You never know. That could actually be relatively useful for us, even if it means getting him a little extra thing. I will take the brick just because it is a bit rare, and we are going to want to expand here at some point. The real question is probably where do we want to... Oh, he takes it with him. Interesting. Okay. I think that's right. This what a weird setup this is. Look at this guy. 11-5-8, 8-4. I mean, ouch. That's not a great setup. He's got a brick port that he doesn't need, right? Man, look at all this. We're getting all these things. I would love a 6 or a 9 to start rolling here. This dude's in good shape, but it's being a little slow so far. 12, nothing. All right, we're going to keep passing. Again, we're the only person with any kind of wheat, with the exception of, like, the yellow guy, but 9 just hasn't rolled. There we go. We're well on our way here. Well on our way. So we got another 6 or a 9. We'll get our first city on this 695. There it is. We'll take it. And then once we get that city, things should really start cracking. That's a big get for the gray player. That's a really big get. The only thing he's missing now is ore in any kind of reasonable quantity. He could potentially get that on this 5, but that is a really nice get. That's 6 wheat. He really needed that. We're not particularly inclined to help him, though. That's the thing. I'm cool with just chilling. Now, you might be like, don't you want the wood? I do. All right, he does take it, because he's just going to get a settle here, which I was a little less inclined to actually give him. So, all right, 10, nothing going. And besides, I don't want to go over 7 cards here if I can avoid it. So I'm cool, not really doing any trades. Again, I like to not help people, especially in this case with the city we're about to get. I think it's a little less needed, but this is really good for them. So they're in a good shape here. We're gonna get our city. That's a really strong spot for us. More sheep. we're just going to be hoping for more sixes, I think. Sixes, fives, and nines. That's what we want. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's interesting. Okay. If they do take that, that's not the end of the world. It's a bit of a pain. Imagine this goes on the 9. Could see it going right there. Probably steal from us, get the sheep. Interesting, they go on the 8. Okay. Thought maybe they'd go a little bit more parity here, but that's fine. I'm trying to think of where we would put this. I would imagine I would keep putting it on the 6, maybe this 10. Because, I mean, we're about to get blocked here, unfortunately. That's not great. We still do have this expansion spot up here, though, so we have something. All right, there's a 9. We'd love a 5 here. 5 would be perfect. We buy 2 cards. Let's see, what we're for a 5 or a 7? Nice. Perfect. Okay, we're going to take that. We're going to buy some cards. And now I think our game's about to really take off. We get 2 cards. We get 2 knights. We can really start screwing around. Perfect. Another 9. Wonderful. So we're about to get blocked here, unfortunately. It's a little bit of a bummer. But, you know, it is what it is. Ooh. For a brick. Wood and a sheep, huh? That's interesting. I wonder what their plan is with that. Wow. Oof. Does the 2-for-1 with the gray player. Interesting. Okay. For the settle here on the 3-for-1 port? Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, gotta hand it to them. I mean, that's a good spot for them. They get the 3-for-1 port. It's actually a pretty big deal. So, no issue there. Let's see what this gray guy winds up doing. It's getting a little funky here. It's going road. Okay. And a card. Okay. Interesting. 11. Get all that wood. We're going to be looking to try to get some of that. No. I'm trying to think what we do here. Do we go on the 10, the 6? Or this 6? It's the only one with any roads. We're going to play the knight. Let's play that. I'm going to stick it here. On the 6. Steal from you. We'll get a sheep or wheat. We roll. Get another thing. We're just going to buy another card. There's really no reason not to. Buy a card. And that's just going to be our game. Going to buy cards. We're going to take the army. That's going to be pretty obvious. After that, nice. We're really hoping at citying up this other one as soon as possible if we can. But for now, we'll take the defense. I think that's fine. 9, perfect. All we need is an 8 or a 5 for another city. Because this will have a really nice effect. Really increasing our potential for cards, which we really like. For a wood, nah. Again, I could probably get that just by moving a knight here. Not that worried about it. And for now, I'm almost content holding on to these knights. I think that's probably the right move. I mean, we got the pacing here. Unless this guy plays one. He pulls for a brick. What does he get here? Ooh, sheep, okay. Yeah, well, we made him have to buy a brick, so I do like that. 7. All right, let's see. Where does it go? On the 9. Well, we're fine with that. Hits him. That's cool. As long as it's not hitting me, I'm cool. And another settle up. Oh, look at this guy. He actually got his thing. Good for him. All right. Well, ooh, Oh, gold mine. What does he get? Gets a brick. Okay. That's a nice get. That's a really nice get for him. All right, we're gonna roll. 4. Ooh, man. Gonna buy another card. I mean, I just don't see why not at this point. Let's harass a little bit. We're gonna play the ship because this is gonna put a little bit of pressure on him. We're gonna buy another card. Perfect. Perfect. This also, it makes him want to move this, which is important. So it's going to add some extra pressure, get some bricks. Again, there is a method to playing the pirate, right? There really is. If we can do it right, it can really cause some havoc. A 7. Okay, where is this going to go? We're in an interesting position now with this monopoly. Because really, my goal is to build, obviously, this city. Whenever we get that, that'll be nice. We're not in any particular rush, right? Because, again, we're going to control the board with cards. We really need the one settle. Hits us. That's fine. Okay. Well, we do have a target now, which is going to be this 6. We'll hit that. He's going to run out of stuff here, so he's going to need to build a city at some point. It's pretty easy pickings for us, so let's do that. Knight. Army, we're going to hit this 6. Going to get his wood, which we appreciate. And a 7. Going to hit this. Steal from you, perfect. We're actually going to go build a road, which is wonderful. And we're going to pass. So really nice. So we actually get a little bit on our way to expansion spot. We get an 8 here, which is perfect. We're just hoping for a 5. Potentially we can build a city on that. Oh, perfect. Man, that's twice we've called the 5 and it's happened. So that's actually a pretty big deal. Getting that 5, really like that. Another 6, wonderful. Yeah, there's some bricks out there, perfect. We'll get our city. Expansion spot acquired for that guy. Good for him. This dude's really come to life. Because this kind of looked like a bit of a dead setup, to tell you the truth. But he's really come along. Let's roll. 12. All right. City time. Perfect. Pass. Right now, we're kind of looking for a monopoly. If possible, we'd love to steal everyone's ore. If and when that happens. Problem is, there really isn't a lot of ore. That really does put us into a pretty good situation. But we'll see. Like, we're probably the biggest threat here. Like, these guys have to worry about... Yeah, and I think that's right. I think that 8's fine. Of course, we do have the 5, which is nice. So we can potentially avoid this. 4, nice. Fortunately for our friend here, it's going to come right back. We're going to hit him again. Boom. Hit the 6. Hopefully we get a wood here. Oh, perfect. Get a brick. That's wonderful. We're going to be able to build our settle. Perfect. Perfect. Everything is going perfectly so far. I really can't complain. We'll build our settle. Perfect. All right. So an 8 and a 6 is a city, which is wonderful. There's a 5. We'll take that as well. Cards all the way, man. Cards all the way. That's what we're looking to do. All right. Has overtaken the road. Has the yellow guy. We're at 7. Wonder if they've got a victory point. Might be what this one is here. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they've actually got. There's, what, 19 left on the deck? Okay. Okay, here they go. Nothing. Perfect. Like that. So there is one more gold mine. Odds are the gold mine, if it's here, it's probably going to be a good number. The other gold mine's probably over here if it's not up there. We'll have to see. Four, okay. Even more sheepies like that. Feeling pretty good. We might also consider monopolying for like wood. That might also be a possibility at some point. 9. There's some wood there. Brick. I could build another city. I'm just gonna buy cards. Victory point, perfect. Buy another card. Knight, perfect. More defense. Sitting pretty here. Sitting pretty. We're just gonna keep buying all the cards. Look at all that wood. That wood could definitely become a monopoly here pretty soon. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. That 9 just rolled. That 11 just rolled. There's a lot of wood. There's one less wood. Okay. Still, though, pretty pleased with all these cards. All right, 7. Let's see where this goes. I think we still rob from gray. Because I think gray's really the only threat we have. I mean, him getting that sheep kind of sucks. Oh, is he going to plow him? He did? Wow. Now that's not good. We were actually rooting for him to take that. But he's essentially capped. Yeah, it sucks. Okay. I'm going to move the knight here. Going to hit right back on this 6. Sorry, man. Take that wheat back. Let's roll. 7. What to do? Hit this. Yeah, we'll do that. Hit gray again. Get the wood. Perfect. All right. I'm fine with that. Causing some trouble for gray, which we appreciate. 8's perfect. We're going to get a ton of ore. There's a decent amount of wood here. Let's see what they wind up doing. Oh, they did 2. Ah, damn. They got a card. Okay. I was hoping to steal some of that, but didn't get it. All right, it's a brick. Yeah, we're just kind of sitting on this monopoly at the moment, which, you know, is, again, what we kind of expect to do. Just waiting for whatever we need here. Now, this is going to be a problem. Thankfully, we share this 8 with him. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes on the 5. Oh, wow. What a shocker. I'm surprised we didn't get hit. I'm a little surprised about that. Gotta be honest. I'll take it. But little surprised. Going right back, great guy. Sorry, man. It sucks. It sucks. The poor dude's like probably so mad. Now this is interesting. What do I want to do with this? Do I want to go 5-3 or 3 for 1 port? This is kind of a scary situation. If I go this way, we could get plowed, right? Which is not what we want. I think this is safer, even though it's not quite as advantageous as this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go 5-3. I think it's a little less likely to get built, to get built, to get built. I think it's more, I think this getting cut off is more likely. So I don't want that to happen, of course. So I figure let me take the potential settlement with a little bit less odds of getting plowed there. And even though we don't have the 3 for 1 port, it's fine. We're in pretty good shape. All right. Another 9, huh? Again, more wood. We know that 8 rolled, 9 rolled. So there's a lot of wood out there. So a woodopoly wouldn't be the worst thing coming up here. Gonna want to use it eventually. Oh, oropoly, shoot. That's what he was holding. Okay. Well, at least we took away his wheat. So there's that. we could potentially Oropoly right back, which would be kind of funny, especially if he doesn't wind up doing that much. Because what's he going to do? He doesn't have any ports. All that for wheat. Now what? If he holds, I might totally Oropoly right back, which would be really funny. Let's see. Because he's really desperate. Oh, he did do it. He held. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, the 5. Oh, man. I think I'm totally going to do it. If anything, just for fun. Because it would be very funny to do that. And it'd be kind of a dick move. Which I obviously enjoy doing to no end. There's a lot of wood, though. You know, I think 8. Let me think about this. Lumber, or yeah, I'm just gonna take it back. Why not? I think it's funny. I think we're in pretty good shape to win this. The fact that we monopolied it back is actually, I think, pretty hilarious. I'm cool with it. Let's buy a card. Why not? It's funny. Perfect. We'll take it. We're basically looking to just probably get all the victory points we can at this rate. Again, we're causing a lot of problems for our opponents here. We're 3 away from basically getting victory. Hits that. I think we're actually going to target the red player now. Yeah, I'm kind of with the gray guy here. You should be targeting me. I don't even think it's close. You're a plenty too. This is also narrow. Oh crap! He's gonna take us there. Oh well. Okay. Well. Oh well and good. It's gonna delay us a little bit. Not the end of the world. Take the 6 here. Yeah. Not great. Not horrible. Not great. But okay, fine. We'll go the long way. All good. That is the case for maybe doing the other Monopoly. It's probably not going to matter. Let's roll. 6. Yeah. I don't think it'll matter too much. But I think at this point we just go for the cards. I mean, why not? Let's just buy a ton of cards. Let's try to win. Let's see. That's all we need. That's perfect. What do we got here? Another knight. That's fine. I mean, these guys are all at parity. We got 1,000,000 cards. I'm cool just chilling. I mean, I am perfectly content buying out the deck. And just winning that way. Because really, we're the only person really buying cards with any frequency. We're the only person who played any knights. I don't know. Now we've got the road builder. That really kind of simplifies things for us. Even though he took our little spot, which, you know, sucks. Ultimately, we can still keep going here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good. Okay, there it goes. Seven. All right, let's see where this goes. Might be another opportunity for us to build the knight. Again, don't really see a need to play the road building card just yet. It's fine. Hits us. Doesn't get what he needs. All good. Five. Okay. I think we actually hit him here. I'm going to play a knight. We're going to hit the 9. We'll take that. Let's roll. 6. is a possibility to... I'm going to go take another card. Because again, why not? Perfect victory point, two-way. Yeah, I mean, I think next turn we play the road. That 4 is actually a big deal. Yeah, we get like another 6 and an 8. We play the road. We get a settle. Which is all pretty good. Sure, we'll do that. Ah, okay. That's fine. I would have happily taken that. Okay, he gets a settle. Good for him. By the way, just, just look at the production, right? We're the only one with any kind of production. Production matters. Production matters. Okay, let's see if this is going to put a little bit of a creak in our production here. I don't know if it will. It's a little bit of a pain. It's not the end of the world. Let's see. It's why we keep buying these things. Yeah, I mean, this has been like a fun game. Like we're winning very, very slowly, incrementally. Really not much of a rush. I'm not really threatened by anyone at this point. At least I don't feel threatened. So yeah, I don't know. Feel pretty good. Kind of wondering what we do here. If we play the knight, like who's got the best chance of hurting us? Like, do I bother with this right now? Well, that wood is nice. Sheep wood. Let's ask for that. Sure. Okay. Fine. All good. Why not? We'll play it again. I'm gonna hit you because why not? We'll take it. Roll. I'm sure he's sad about that. 9. Let's buy another card because why wouldn't we do that? That blocked. I probably should have blocked that. But doesn't matter. Another knight. Inching along here. We can always move it to the other 9 in the end. Again, I just don't think anyone's going to catch us at this point, which is why I'm just really not that concerned. If anything, this game's just taking a while because we're being very slow about it. I don't know why. Yeah, we're just being kind of slow. It's kind of weird. We're being, like, intentionally slow, which is a very, very curious thing for us to do. But that's what we're doing. I just expanded the map there just in case you guys saw that. All right. So now yellow has become a little bit of a threat. With that 8 spot there, they are in the best position probably to overtake us. I don't see really how they're going to accomplish that, but if they did, sure, we'll do that. He needs it for the city. At this point, I'm okay giving it to him because, I mean, I need a 6, a 9, or a 4, or an 8 to get my settlement and be at 11. And I'm pretty fine with that. So, not a big rush here. Let's see what we wind up getting. Another 11. Okay. Could always build a safety road too if we needed, but this guy needs a city, so it's not like, oh, now he's got it. All right. Let's roll. All right, hey, it doesn't even matter. So we're going to get our settle. Let's do the road builder. And no ships, because again, don't want to get robbed. Gonna build our settle. And now all we need is one more city or one more victory point. So we're in really good position to win this. Again, don't see us losing it. Seemed pretty unlikely. Yeah. So hey, slightly drunk Chris is doing pretty good here, I gotta say. Hits the 8. What a shock. Takes our wood. That's fine. We don't need it. Yeah. Feeling good about it. Trying to think of who I hit here. No, he's going to get Nora here, but that's okay. If anything, it's going to come off the 8. Well, actually, no, it's not. He's probably going to move the ship. I don't think he risks moving it off the 8. And if he does, he should move it on the 6. Yeah, because we don't have any ships. That's the great thing, right? We don't have any ships, which, by the way, is why we build any ships, right? So another lesson to you, right? Don't necessarily build ships. You see, we weren't hit. Why weren't we hit? We didn't build a ship along the coast for no reason. If you have no intention of expanding out to the sea, don't build ships. It'll save you some grief, right? We're going to play our knight. Now, I would have liked to have put it here, but fortunately, not really going to happen for us. I'm going to go hit this. I don't really like that spot. We're going to hit it anyway. Steal from you. We'll pass. All right, we get that. And we're going to hit this, because why not? Okay. Pretty content with that. Okay, there's the 8. All we need is a 6 or a 9, and that's going to be the game. Potentially, too, we could just draw for the win. We'll see what rolls. Maybe if we get a 6 and a 9, we'll just try to win out with the deck. Because that would actually be kind of fun, just with the final 11 cards. See if we can't get one of those victory points. But all we need is a 6 or a 9, 5. We're getting pretty close, even with this, because we have the 3 for 1 port now. So we do have the win in hand, assuming nothing else changes. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. That has it as well. So, all things being equal, we should have the victory here. Really, there's no way we can lose now because there's no more monopolies or anything like that. So it does go to show you what a really good or wheat cheap setup can do. Yeah. So let's roll. 4, perfect. Okay. Well, we're going to win this one. We're not even going to waste any time. We'll build our city and we're going to call it a day. Well, that was easy. Another dominant or wheat cheap outing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I know you all at home know I love it because I love it. Or wheat cheap. Sometimes it is the way to go. On a setup like that, again, right, maybe there was some initial consternation about me taking that 6, 9, 5 spot. I personally think this was a relatively easy choice. The production is so good. It's the best resources. We basically take the only wheat on the entire board, put other people in a bad position, get the ore, and our plan actually did work out pretty well. I was actually a little surprised we actually did get this one, but we did. I was kind of I didn't particularly agree with like this settlement or this settlement so much. But hey, you know, I'm fine with it. We got our 8-4 up to 1293. Did really well. 2 VPs. Yeah, I mean, we were the only person playing any kind of knights. So love that. Had one trade, robbed 7 times. I robbed this gray guy a million times. 11 times. 3-3. Yeah. And relatively quick, 39 minutes. 16 sevens. Didn't really affect us. Hey, well, that was fun. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.